Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here with another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about Castor Maritime with ticker symbol CTRM, and it's trading on the Nasdaq, so you can get it almost I think everywhere on every broker. I will tell you in my opinion if this stock is still a buy, what happened, what was my prediction about a month ago, if I was successful or if you would lose money. I'll tell you all the news, why the stock went up, why it went down, and all that stuff. But before we begin, there's still 90% of people watching aren't subscribed, so if you could hit that beautiful, juicy, red looking subscriber button, it would really help me to grow my channel and to this information to more people out there, as well as smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm helps a ton. So I really appreciate everyone who does that, because it really helps me as a content creator. With that being said, let's get into it. So first let's have a look at the charts. We can see for past 1 month the stock is up 300%, and at its peaks it was almost 370%. Well, if you head back to my channel, when I made a video about it, we can see I made a video about it on 17th of January, and it was being traded for 34 cents. So if we head back into the chart, we can see that it was 34 cents right here. And if we look here, if you bought after I posted the video, you're up over 300%, and at peak you were over 400%. So it was really a nice prediction from my side. I was expecting just 200%, somewhere like here above the $1 in the next weeks, but it actually exceeded my expectations, which happens most of the time. To be honest with my picks, I'm very conservative when I say something, and because I try to think it through. But sometimes, you know, we are not perfect. Look at Hyliion. I thought we would be doing way better now, but the reality is that it's really hard pressed from bears and stuff like that, and market manipulation, but that's for another video. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of gains. If you are here from my for about a month on this channel, I hope you get in nice position, nice gains, nice profits, or if you are still holding, let me know in the comments. Now to the news. If we head into their website, we can see that for past month they had quite a lot of news. On January 20th they announced Capesize bulk carrier vessel acquisition. They announced 15.3 million debt financing, which is not the best thing to see, but you know, you can tell from this that the company tries to grow and try to expand and position itself well for the next years to come. Then they have another vessel acquisition on February 1st, another vessel acquisition on February 3rd, and then 2 more acquisitions on February 11th. So we can see this company is seriously growing. For past month or 2 they acquired so many vessels, they got a lot of money, over $40 million, which is quite a big amount, and they can see it and they can finance themselves. So now let's go a little bit more deeper into the news so we get idea of how they are doing right now. If you look into January 20, nothing really interesting to see. We can see 15 years old vessel for $17.5 million, and almost every article CEO of Castor comments something like that they are very pleased and that they are very excited. So I will not probably go through that, maybe on the last news. In another news from the February 1st, we can see purchase price again 15.8 million, again another vessel bought. It's really not much to say here than that they are acquiring another vessels one by one so they can increase the size of their fleet. And last but not least, the latest news from February 11th, just a little bit longer, so I'll get into it more in depth. We can see they got 2 Korean built Aframax tankers for an aggregate purchase price of $27.2 million. Both vessels have attached time charter contracts with a reputable charter, with an estimated remaining term of about 1 year, each of which shall provide a company with a minimum gross daily hire of $15,000 and have a 50% profit sharing arrangement over such level based on predetermined formula. The acquisition is expected to be consummated by taking delivery of the vessels within the first quarter of this year, and is subject to the satisfaction of certain customary closing conditions. As we have communicated previously, we are a company that aims to take advantage of attractive opportunities presented to us as the shipping cycles evolve. Therefore, we are very excited to be entering the tanker market at what we believe is an opportune time for the sector. So this is great because, you know, Castor Maritime is actually, or was, dry bulk company, you know, and they weren't really in the tank market, but with this they are actually diversifying and getting into the right niche and they even them say that it will grow their fleet with the addition of high quality tonnage. So it's quite a good move that they are not really only one thing, but they are actually not two things, tankers and dry bulk, which is good to see that they don't have all the eggs in one basket. Now let's check out their financial health, because that's something I haven't done in the previous video, and I think I could get to it right now. So as we can see, you can check it out on Seeking Alpha. It's quite easy and nice to look at. We can see their cash and ST investments increased heavily from December 2019 to last report, from $4.6 million to 37. That's quite an increase. But I don't know if it really accounts when they bought the vessels, but still on paper this looks amazing. They have great total current assets versus total current liabilities. You want to see at least 1.5 ratio if the company wants to expand in the short, mid-term and long term, but they have really crazy ratio, almost like 1:4, so this ratio is just incredible. You always want to see more total current assets than total current liabilities. That's a good indication of the company. And if we look into their income statement, we can see that their total revenues quite increasing. We can see September 2017, 2.4 million, then 4 million, 4.4 million, 6 million, and now they're heading to 11 million. It might be 12 million, we shall see in the annual report or in the next quarter result, but it's looking really good even as a long-term investment. In my original video, I was saying it's a great easy money penny stock for short-term, which was a good call. However, now I can see it even as a good long-term investment, because people will always need food and resources, and this is what the company does. They just transport the food and resources. Therefore, you won't really lose money on this one, in my opinion. The question is, when it had such a big growth, where it can go. I always love to look into stock tweets to see how many people are aware of this stock, and how many retail investors are in it, or what is the overall interest in the company. And as we can see, it has 76,000 watchers. That's a crazy amount, and I can already see why the stock has been moving up so drastically, because if there's such a big interest, obviously the stock will move up massively. If there's going to be some corrections and stuff, people will hop in and buy the dips. So I could see the stock recovering in the next week if the stock market will be doing alright. It's really hot stock, 76,000 watchers, that's a lot. Usually with the penny stocks it has like 7 to 20,000, and this one has 76, that's crazy good. So where I see this going, and is this stock still a buy? If we look in the stock chart more in the past, it's been trading over $5 for some time, for a few months, then it went down steadily into the penny stock zone, and previous year it was there for quite some time. But then they got a note from the Nasdaq that they need to get above the $1 mark and stay there for some time so they don't get delisted, and they actually really tried their best and hardest to get there and stay above that $1 mark. And so we can see that they will really try to push the PR and evolve their company to stay above that $1 mark. So let's say you have 50% downside, which sounds quite a lot, but the company has been trading for $5, so we could see that company getting there really soon. By the end of this year to $5, it could be possible if they'll keep on coming with this PR, with this news, because they've been doing quite phenomenally for past month. I don't guarantee you that this is going to be easy money penny stock again, but we could see quite a steadily long-term growth. Right now, if we move to some short-term graph, we can see that it went from 16 cents to almost $1.6, so almost 1000% within a month or 2-3, which is quite a lot in the short term. So now we could see some correction, then some kind of consolidation, and then it could move on again. But I don't have a crystal ball, I'm not a financial advisor, please do your own due diligence. I'm just here to bring the information for entertainment purposes, and I'm not trying to influence you into buying this one, just telling you my opinion. I hope I brought you some value. If I did, definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos. And smash that like button if you haven't done so already. I'm trying to get the information out to as many people as possible so everyone can make their lives easier with some more money in their account. Also, let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this wave, if you hop into it after I made my video a month ago, or you missed this one and you would like to get into it. I'm all ears and I respond to 99.99% of my comments before my semester starts, so feel free to use this opportunity. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in another video.